forward into a second round of negotiations where Sandlin, being a member of the BHT at the time, have now also not agreed to pay a second round of increases.
Mr. Paul admits there are some workers being paid above average in some categories, but he says this cannot be used as an argument not to pay salary increases.
Sandlin exercised that right with the full knowledge and full agreement of everybody that they were going to pay above the market rate to attract a certain level of employee, and that was their right. Nobody said to them they couldn't do it, and we can't say to them they cannot do it. That is what they decided to do. They paid for some categories of workers, not all, and that is actually for us, the minority of the staff. They paid above what was the agreed rate. So to argue now that that is the reason you don't want to come forward is a little disingenuous in terms of the operation, because you knew that going in that you were paying above.
It was recently announced by the BHTA that hotel workers would be getting an 8% wage hike over the next 3 years. Barbadians are giving generously to the Salvation Army's kettle and letter appeals this Christmas. Just over $221,000 has been raised so far, and Public Relations Officer with the Salvation Army, Major Denzel Walcott, is optimistic the organization will reach its target, and that target for this year's appeal is $800,000. Money raised will go toward the Salvation Army's Christmas programs, in the new year.
The kettle is doing well. We have raised from the kettle $159,000. So what I'm hoping this week, between the next this week and just after Christmas, as the letters come in, we will be able to say that we have smashed our target. Because the letter appeal is going very slowly, but the kettle is improving every week. Last weekend was a very good weekend for us. And as soon as we are checked, we will know. By now on Christmas Eve, we can let you know how close we are. But at present, we would like to collect between now and Christmas $580,000 to smash our target.
Major Walcott says volunteers have also stepped in this holiday season to help the organization. He adds demand for its hampers has dropped since some people found jobs and 50 fewer people turned up for the Christmas meal served by Massey. Major Walcott says another Christmas meal will be offered tomorrow.
We're catering for a substantial number. Although people have said that we have said that the people we've cut back on that. We didn't cut back. People didn't come for the tickets, but we are still hoping to feed over 300 people on Tuesday this week.
Cape Shepherd is reporting increased business for the Christmas season. Area retail manager for Duty Free Caribbean, Beverly Belgrave, revealed sales had picked up since November. Her comments came on the sidelines of a customer appreciation event at the store's Broad Street branch over the weekend.
We are very excited, and I guess as you all know, we have done quite a bit of renovations in the store this year. And it has really added to the excitement and our customers' expectations, and we are seeing the benefits of it.
Okay, so compared to last year, would you say things then are definitely better?
Things are way better. Yeah, we're better, we're happy. And we're hoping to make it even better before Christmas comes to an end.
We'll have more news just ahead, but first we want to hear from you on this question. Do you think you're spending more this Christmas? Text yes or no to short code 8111. We'll have the results for you at the end of the news.
Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home.
This is how we roll. Oh, the offers are quite exciting, and the prices will leave you smiling. Everybody's got a cheerful glow.
Get the new Samsung J5 plus 1 gig free data starting at just $345.
Naturally better Orchard.
Time for fun, bring out the sun. Nutritious, so delicious. Way less sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Orchard, a natural choice. Orchard, with real fruit juice. Orchard, celebration in each cup.
Orchard 250 ml juice drinks now deliciously improved. Free of artificial sweeteners. More natural goodness with between 33 to 55% less added sugar. Orchard, a perfectly natural choice.
Nestle. Good food, good life.
Distributed by Massey Distribution.
Shoes, shoes, shoes. Megville is offering good shoes at good prices. Shoes for dress, work, hotel, and restaurant workers. School shoes and casual wear shoes. Go to Megville, where you'll always get good shoes at good prices. Located in Tudor Street, High Street, and Palmetto Street in Bridgetown.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
Christmas sparkle, make a wish for all the loved ones on your list. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you. Wrap your presents, swap your gifts, spread the love and happiness. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you.
Well, Christmas isn't going to be very merry for at least one St. George man and his family of 5. The firebug struck in First Step Waverley caught about 8 minutes to 5 yesterday evening, destroying the timber house occupied by Charles Selman and his family. Selman was reportedly at home at the time of the blaze, but wasn't able to save anything. Member of Parliament for St. George South, Dwight Sutherland, was on hand and appealed for help for the affected family.
Presently, we are making the necessary arrangement for the family to be housed in a guest house for the next 2 nights. And as of tomorrow morning, I will begin to speak to the relevant authorities to see what can be done to assist this family. It's indeed Christmas, a time of joy and a time of family, and I am very saddened by what has happened here this afternoon. And I know the residents, we share the pain that they're going through this afternoon, and I would like all of those, not only in the St. George South area, but the corporate Barbados, to assist this Christian family.
Fire officials say a second house adjacent to the structure, which was occupied by Ina Clark, suffered slight damage. 2 tenders and 6 officers under the command of Station Officer Denton Foster responded. When the new school term starts in January, the Schoolhouse for Special Needs will expand its educational program to include music, drama and art. Music teacher Tamara Adams says music therapy has been proven to be very effective to help, especially those with severe disabilities.
I work with the children once a week. I've divided them into groups and we usually enjoy music making. I've also started doing some individual classes in piano, and I'm hoping next term with the work of external teachers to introduce PAN to the school.
Principal Yasmin Vlakis adds the introduction of the arts program will create an opportunity for people to donate instruments or sponsor the program. She says academics will continue to be the mainstay at the school.
Of course, we're not leaving out the academics, because without those, the children really will be left in no man's land. Those still are the foundations of our education system, and we will be working towards achieving all of those academic, social and developmental goals.
One local fashion guru wants to see a more complete product coming out of this year's Christmas in Queen's Park. He's Anthony Jordan, who believes the eagerly anticipated event needs more people like him to provide a much-needed facelift.
a small fashion show, give him more prizes and add more of the Christmas spirit to it. Because it's very much local Barbadian, which is very good, but adding the more of a Barbadian Christmas spirit to it. I know the first show that had the Barbados police band there, but it needs more. It needs more. It's too low key.
Well, still to come, a look at some of the stories making headlines across the region. But first, we want to hear from you on this question. Do you think you're spending more this Christmas? Text yes or no to short code 8111. We'll have those results for you at the end of the news. Now remember, you can follow us on Twitter at CBC_newsroom and on our Facebook page, CBC News Barbados.
It's breaking news. We're here at Courts where we've just found out that there are golden tickets worth $10,000 to be won every day for 24 days.
Really? Every day?
$10,000?
I could win? Every day? Of course, that's what she said, yes. 24 days? I like them.
Remember, with every $999 spent, you get a chance to claim the golden ticket at any Court store. Courts, bringing value home.
Christmas sparkle, make a wish for all the loved ones on your list. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you. Wrap your presents, swap your gifts, spread the love and happiness. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you. My Cape Shepherd has a sparkle for you.
Merry Christmas to all. We've listened to your requests and shopped for top quality merchandise at affordable prices. Our household and linen department upstairs for beautiful curtains for every room, rugs, bath, bedroom and kitchen sets, furniture, pictures, ornaments. Downstairs, flowers, Christmas decorations, lights, trees and gift items, including clocks. When you shop at Sewing World, you can win valuable prizes. Here, your money is well spent. Service, satisfaction and savings.
The Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation wishes to advise that its MCTV, accounts and the sales and marketing departments will all be closed to business on Thursday, December 24th at 12 noon. Business will resume as normal on Monday, December 28th. We thank you for your understanding. Happy holidays from CBC.
Grenada is on alert as neighboring Trinidad and Tobago has recorded more swine flu cases and 3 deaths. There were 29 confirmed cases of swine flu in the Twin Island Republic up to December 15th. There was also another suspected death over the weekend. Grenada's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. George Mitchell, says his ministry has no choice but to keep its response and surveillance systems heightened to protect its citizens. Health officials in St. George's are also calling on citizens to take all necessary steps and measures if they display symptoms associated with the H1N1 virus. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has responded to rumors that he visited Barbados for medical reasons. Dr. Rowley said he was in Barbados over the weekend to attend the wedding of the daughter of his friend. Both Housing Development Corporation Chairman Newman George and his wife, House Speaker Bridget Anisette George, also attended. Prime Minister Rowley has questioned why there was a need to inquire about the nature of his personal trip. 4 of 5 prisoners who escaped the Spanish Town lockup in Jamaica are still on the run. The 5th prisoner, an 18-year-old, turned himself into police today, accompanied by a pastor. The teen is charged with robbery with aggravation. He and 4 others were discovered missing during a check of the lockup. It is believed the men escaped by cutting a grill. An attempt to rescue a man whose boat capsized near Aruba ended in him being killed by a shark. The man was one of 7 Venezuelans on the capsized boat. 2 other men died when they sank with the vessel. Now, the shark attacked the man as he was clinging to a rescue buoy from a helicopter which was trying to save him. 4 other men who survived by holding on to a refrigerator and a pallet were hospitalized in Aruba for dehydration. The men were traveling from Bonaire to Aruba to sell whiskey when their boat was hit by a wave and capsized. Venezuelans often travel on boats laden with goods to sell throughout the Dutch Caribbean islands. Well, sports news is next, but first, here is a tip from Cooperators General Insurance.
This tip of the day is brought to you by Cooperators General Insurance Company Limited. Insurance the way you want it to be.
Use your mirrors regularly. Check your mirrors every 5 to 8 seconds and know where vehicles behind and beside you are in relation to your vehicle, particularly those that are approaching your blind spot. This tip is brought to you in association with the Royal Barbados Police Force.
Get a Be Content plan from as low as $35 a month. Call us at 436-6200 for a quote today. #pay in installments.
People start calling from yesterday.